Well, here's my outline. When you see this picture, what do you think? Do you think of something that is natural, beautiful, and no problems? Or do you think that this lady should go to the bathroom or the privacy of her own home to breastfeed? My name's Samantha, and I'm talking about breastfeeding and the controversy that surrounds around it still in 2016. I decided to talk about this topic because I am a mother of a 20-month-old, and I dealt with this when I breastfed. I chose to breastfeed, and I was only able to do it for a couple months and switched to a bottle. But one time when we were out walking, me and his father decided to go for a walk, and Landon got hungry, and so we decided to stop at a playground to feed him, and didn't really think that much of it, but as we sat down and I pulled him out to feed him, and I even covered myself up, we started to get some looks, and it made us feel uncomfortable. And because I'm a shy person and I don't like a lot of drama, we just decided to stop and continue on our way on the walk. But if you ask yourself, that's really not fair. If you can bottle feed your baby in public, why can't you get the same respect if you're breastfeeding? It's just a natural behavior. So, what is the controversy with breastfeeding? Today, breastfeeding in public still tends to be controversial, but like I said, if you can feed a baby a bottle in public, why shouldn't someone that's breastfeeding their baby have the same rights? Why should the mother have to cover up or even go hide in a bathroom to feed her baby? Why is there such a double standard when it comes to breastfeeding and in public, when there's models and billboards and pictures all over the place showing the human body? And what can we do to make it more acceptable and not so taboo in 2016? So, why is this considered appropriate? Here's a picture of Kim. Her breasts are pretty much out in the open, but this is fashion, so no one thinks anything of it. Here's another picture of a billboard out in public, which I think is way more inappropriate than a mother doing something natural and like feeding her baby because it's hungry. But again, this is sometimes frowned upon, and we still today make women feel uncomfortable for doing this in public. Why, when we know all the benefits of breastfeeding, do we still frown upon people? Breastfeeding, leads to healthier baby, long-term protection against diseases, lower risk of SIDS, fewer problems with weight when it comes to the mother and the child. It's good for the environment, and it is an excellent way to build a bond with your baby. And it's also cheap, and not all mothers can afford formula. So how can we make breastfeeding in public more acceptable? I think the most important way to do this is by education, which might sound silly, but we need to teach people that breastfeeding is natural and a normal thing for people to do. Moms need to be more comfortable. Like I said, instead of me just picking up and leaving, I should have been bold and just more comfortable with nursing in public. Judgment of any mother feeding choices, whether it's the bottle or the breast, needs to stop. And understanding that women are in control of their bodies and that boobs serve a much more higher purpose in life than to be sexualized as an object. My conclusion is that breastfeeding is just a natural thing to do, and that in the year of 2016, we need to stop judging mothers and allowing them to feed their baby without any kind of judgment, and that there are many important reasons for mothers to breastfeed. Thanks.